Cross country, we all know what it is, and we either love it or we hate it. Personally, I love it because it's a chance to compete without the worrying about time. And today I'll be doing a highly competitive cross country race called the Birmingham League, which has university students, masters athletes, seniors athletes, all competing as one massive group. And it's 10 kilometers, and today this round is in Stoke, so I'm going to see how well I can do. No idea where I'm going to come. I could be 50th, I could be 250th, I don't know. And basically I'm excited for it because conditions look alright today, but it was raining a lot yesterday, so could be quite muddy. And I'll catch up with you guys on the journey there. Alright, just in the car on the way down to Stoke, which is where the race is, and I've just been editing my previous YouTube video, and I'm now about to have my lunch, which, because it's quite close to the race, I'm going to have about 90 minutes out. I need to be fairly fast digesting, so I've gone for 3 slices of white sourdough toast, one with jam on, one with honey on, and one with peanut butter and Marmite. That'll take a little bit longer to digest, but as I said, 90 minutes before, so should be plenty of time. And it's also started raining quite heavily, as you can probably tell, but you know what? That's what cross country is all about, so that actually makes me more excited. And we have arrived. The race is on a farm. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere, but that's quite good. The course is quite undulating apparently. Might be a bit muddy at the start and finish, but it has stopped raining, although there is the women's race on before us, so it will probably still be a bit churned up. Right, I'm just doing my warm-up and I'm testing out a new mic just in case it's windy. Ironically, the wind has completely stopped right now, so actually there's not even really a need for me to use this mic, but you know what, I want to test it out. Of course, as soon as I started using it, I dropped it in the mud, so my microphone head is now a bit muddy, but I don't think that'll actually make a difference. I'm just testing out the course, doing my warm-up, and yeah, it's quite, this just starts going straight uphill. I don't know if you can see, but literally I'm going right up this hill right now, and then it'll carry on. To be fair, it's not that hilly, like I've seen way worse. It's not too muddy as well, which is good, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I could tell in my warm-up I felt pretty good, and the course itself is 3 laps. It's kind of undulating, but yeah, like I said, not actually too hilly, and I could tell I was up for a good race today. I just had to make sure that I didn't run into any sheep. But all jokes aside, they nearly did run onto the course at one point, and all I have to say about that is bah humbug. Okay, I'll shut up now. Representing Rugby and Northampton as always, top 6 qualify, and I've been told that I might come about 5th, so it's important that I finish so that I can score points to the team. I'm about to get started in a couple minutes, so I'll see you guys over there. Lap 1, I was feeling good. I got into a good position and I felt pretty strong going into the second lap, just making sure I didn't get too carried away. Lap 2, and I'd slowed down as you might have expected, but I still felt okay and I was in a decent position. I wasn't losing any positions, getting overtaken, but I wasn't really gaining any either. Got a bit hot, so I actually took my gloves off, headed into the final lap, ready to put in a strong finish.
And Dylan's debut race for Rugby Northampton in the Birmingham League 1. Here he comes. Top 6 for the club score, and Dylan's in 5th here. Go on, Dylan! See if you can catch him! What finish has he got? What finish has he got? He's powering. Go on, Dylan! Go on! Go on! Good lad, good lad, good lad. Strong finish.
So just finished my race and it went really well actually. It was shorter than 10k, like 9.2. So yeah, definitely shorter, but I knew that after doing my warm-up. So I planned for that and I basically shortened it. I should have brought my microphone because it's windy, but hopefully you can hear me because I'm speaking louder. Anyway, first lap felt good. Second lap was harder, but I got like a second wind on my third lap and basically had a really good strong third lap. Overtook like 6 people. So yeah, 5th for the club as expected. Good time as well. 3:44 average pace, so slower than my half marathon pace. But you know, that's kind of expected for cross country. And yeah, happy with it. I also got to meet another YouTuber much bigger than I am. Probably know him, Max Kelly. Got a picture of him as well. Talked to him because he's doing a Telford 10k next week, as am I, which will be my next video. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. And if you don't know who he is, I encourage you to go watch him because he's an even better YouTuber than I am and even faster as well. So yeah, good race, and I'll give you a bit more of a debrief in the car because I'm losing my breath. Alright, I'm here with one of the main coaches from my club, the main man, Mr. Gerks. Can you just tell us, how did our club do today as a team?
I thought we did really, really well. Joe ran at the front, I think he even finished 4th officially, it was incredible. Running through. There was a lad called Dylan running today, first time up in the Birmingham League. Started off nice and steadily, ran about 4 miles, a good steady hard pace, put his foot down the last mile a bit, ran really impressively. Probably about 70th or something like that. It was really, really impressive. First run ever, and a delight to see him running.
So would you say 70th is quite good for the Birmingham League?
I was really good. I thought he'd finish about 100, 110, so he probably beat me by 30 or 40 points.
And how did the club do in the club ranking against the others?
There's 16 clubs. He probably finished in the middle somewhere, so it's really hard to tell about that. So I'm going to say we're 7th to 8th of the 16 clubs. Gives us a good fighting chance for the last 2 races.
So where are those last 2 races then?
The last race is over at Worcester, and I'm sad to say I don't actually know where the last race is, and I'll be officiating there, which is it.
So hopefully we can move up those rankings. Is top 3 as a club possible, or is that too ambitious?
We would need all our best runners out, but it's not impossible. We've got good athletes at the club who could do it, but getting everybody fit and available on the same day is really difficult.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Gerk.
You're welcome, thank you.
Alright, just got back from my cross country race and I thought I'd just quickly show you my legs before I have a shower. I mean, look at that. That is poor. I mean, you say it's cross country, but that's not muddy at all. So it turns out I was wrong. It wasn't actually that muddy, which meant that actually, for cross country, the conditions are a bit too nice. You kind of want it to be hard because that's sort of what you expect. But you know what? Maybe some of the upcoming races will be a bit tougher in terms of the course. And as I said, I did enjoy it actually, so I'm not so bothered about that. And it's to be good prep for next week because, as I mentioned, I'm doing the Telford 10k, which is a much faster road 10k race, and that one will be exactly 10k. It was very competitive. In fact, I was talking to that YouTuber Max Kelly about it. He gave me a few tips, for example, making sure you don't start too fast. And also, yeah, just gonna look to get a PB, but I'll go through my goals in that race. So you got to watch my next video to find out. So stay tuned for that one by subscribing and liking, and maybe even leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.